Well, after coming back from Nebraska, we wanted to get our whole management team together, try to take some takeaways from the meeting. It was a good meeting, and found out that we did a lot of things the same way other people did. But if you can just pick up one or two small things and implement them to your program, it can have huge rewards. Casey Seymour's presentation I thought was spot on. There seems to be an increasing number of dealers that are booking a zero profit on the new units. I was astounded with Casey Seymour's turn on his row crop tractors. I would think that would put him in the very, very top echelon of dealers, 8 or 9 times, I think, and that certainly wasn't across the board for all the products that he sold. I would aspire to have half that type of turn, and I think we're not going to get there unless we can get our salesmen out there doing a better job of pre-selling the equipment. Ultimately, you're going to have a certain percentage of your equipment pre-sold to be able to get those inventory turns up, so that you have at least some of your inventory that's only in stock for a few days, and that brings your overall averages down, obviously. And we're not there yet, but we may get there. We're considering that. We've done that with harvesting equipment, with select items, the last couple of years by and large, because of the risk that we saw in the marketplace. And it does slow down new sales, which is a little bit what it's intended to do. But it also doesn't reward somebody unless we wash out the deal and wind up making some money. So the booking profit is something that we're certainly going to consider in the future. One of the things that I've said for years is that we got to convince our stores and our salesmen to own the deal. But we've been a little bit lax in trying to implement and enforce that. So we brought our management team in. We sat down for the better part of a day to come up with a new settlement and a closing process in our business, where commission is requested, that we go through a series of checks to make certain that everything is done before we pay that commission to the salesperson, because ultimately he'll make sure it gets done, and that includes proper posting online, which we have long recognized the importance of digital marketing and website access and promotion, and so we're getting better. We have gotten better, but we still got a ways to go with that, and we're going to use our salesmen, who seem to have, because of the downturn in the market, probably have a little more time to spend than some of the other folks in our business anyway. They're going to have to push that up through the channel.